Well, only on Fox, a family-run business that was open for more than 3 decades is now empty along Lawrence Road. We first told you about GQ Fashions making the tough decision to close down at the end of January because of the impacts of COVID-19 and just fewer people coming into their store. But even though their store is now closed for good, they're finding ways to make an impact here in our community.
Fox Carolina's Zach Prelutsky live in our newsroom now, following up with that family today who owns the store. Zach, I know it has to be bittersweet for them, but they're using this for good. How are they giving back to the area?
Yeah, well, Cody and Tori, the family tells me really the reality of shutting down their 34-year-old men's and boys clothing store forever really sunk in on their last day, which was this past Saturday. The owners, though, made the decision before they closed to donate all of their unbought shoes, shirts, suits, and more to good causes.
The community has always been really good to our family.
It's the end of an era for Danny Sujanani and his family with the closing of their business, GQ Fashions.
After 34 years of being in business, the community is what supported us to keep us in business for 34 years. We want to find some way to give back to the community.
The way they are doing that is by donating all of the clothes they still had after they closed to local nonprofits and organizations.
That is priceless when it comes down to what it does for a father and how they're able to overcome so many issues in their lives just by being able to have something to be able to put on.
One of the nonprofits getting these suits, shirts, and pants, the Upstate Fatherhood Coalition.
The mission of the program is to actually help fathers re-engage in the lives of their child or children.
For Danny and his family, they were connected to this nonprofit by the Greenville Police Department, and quickly found it was the perfect place for them to donate their inventory to.
It was their story, their mission that really brought it home to me and to my family that, hey, it's going to put really good clothes to really good use.
Upstate Fatherhood Coalition tells me these clothes will help the around 100 fathers they work with for job interviews, family court, and more.
They give us things that we cannot necessarily go out and buy ourselves. We want to be able to clothe individuals properly, but we don't necessarily have the resources all the time.
For the family behind GQ Fashions, while their business is now closed, they are happy their clothes will be put to good use for years to come. Now, other organizations like SC Works were also able to collect some clothes from the store. Now, the family says they're grateful for the time they've spent with the community. And as for advice they have for other small businesses to last more than 30 years, they say keep your name out there. For now, reporting live in the newsroom, Zach Prelutsky for Fox Carolina News.